What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the Counter Nature Show here with Jayel and Xner. Um, the idea here is just to, kind of give video and radio news to the scene that we're covering with Counter Nature. The amateur, semi-professional stuff, but I think we're also going to be covering, any relevant news in the Counter Strike community, maybe evolve into the gaming community in general. We'll see though, but it's the first episode, so we're gonna get a lot of feedback from you guys, see what works, what doesn't work, what you guys like, what you guys don't like, and go from there. But we just wanted to get it started. I'm Jayel. I came up with Counter Nature about in April, a couple months ago, and I'm here with Xner, the homie, who can go ahead and introduce himself.
Yeah, man. I'm Xner. I cast a lot of advanced games every once in a while, MDL here and there. But yeah, I'm really excited to, of course, be working with Counter Nature some more, and just keep lifting up that semi-pro scene.
Yeah, so I think I've been saying your name wrong this whole time. I've been saying Xner,
Dude,
but it's
I
Xner.
don't care. I really don't care. It's fine.
All right,
Anyway.
cool.
But
So
yeah, Xner. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
Xner.
yeah.
I'll keep saying that from now on. But yeah, man. So I mean, you started getting into casting, this season really, and you
Yeah.
kind of blew up in the advanced scene, and then you finished it off with the finals with the Canadians. So, kind of like, how was that whole growth experience and entrance into like the streaming world and like the ending with the advanced finals?
Advanced finals were an absolute blast. Just all of advanced. Working with Canadian or Reggie has been just such a good time, man. Like really cool dude. Fun to hang out with even after the fact. Like after we finish up cast and play some games and stuff like that. But yeah, this season's been super sick. I started about halfway through the season. I just casted every day. I started out with like 10 viewers a stream, and then we finished off at the end of this season rocking like nearly 1,000 every night for the finals. So that growth has been super sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then the finals was awesome, and I got to meet. Well, I actually haven't officially met Canadian, just through Twitter messages, I guess now. But yeah, Canadian's awesome. So if he's watching this, shout out to Canadian. Looking forward to what you guys do next season. So yeah, I said yesterday on Twitter that we had a special guest here, and his name is JoJo from Third Impact. So I guess we can bring him in. So what's going on, JoJo?
What's up? Not much, just chilling.
Yeah.
Streaming like pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Since winning advanced, we gotta capitalize on all that.
Yeah, dude, that's what I've noticed.
Internet
You've definitely been capitalizing on that. I love it, man. But yeah, first off, what are you guys' goals with this next coming season here in MDL?
I think we're just gonna be like obviously trying to win. I don't feel like anybody really was expecting us to win advanced, but I feel like it wasn't that surprising for myself.
Yeah.
And I think we can do really well in MDL and prove like how skilled this fucking roster really is.
Yeah, no. You guys are you guys looked so good in finals. I casted a couple of your games before the finals were coming through, and yeah, like I did not expect much from you guys, to be honest. Just because it's early in the season, and granted there was a couple, like I think you had to play with your coach for one game or something.
Switchy.
Yeah, so there's a couple weird one-off situations, but you had a couple of weird losses, and you started the season off slow. But yeah, I mean, what really matters in the end is whoever wins playoffs, and you guys were able to do that. So I just want to say big congratulations to that, and make sure that if you guys are here, make sure you check out his Twitch, twitch.tv/JoJo DJ. Is that it?
Yep, JoJo DJ. Yep. And yeah, going back to that, we started off the season like 2-3, I believe, and then ended it 11-4, and our fourth or 12-4, with our fourth loss being with our coach playing. So we had a rough start to the season, but it was our first season together as a 5. The core 3 of me, T. Connors, and Dane Joris have been together for like 3 seasons, but that was with a different IGL, and also this is my first season as an opper for this team. So it was a pretty big adjustment that we had to make at the start of the season, but we were able to, find our footing and just steamroll through the rest of the season.
Yeah, no doubt. And I believe Jayel's got a couple of questions for you as well.
Yeah, I'll start with a nice one. So I think you introduced it before, but what's the advanced champion clout been like for you? I see you're basking it with the Twitch, but how has it been? People recognize you and everything?
It's been pretty good. I go into pugs and people like congratulate me.
Nice.
And so like I'm kind of a big deal, I'm pretty famous. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah, I bet.
It makes some more clickbaity YouTube videos and post them on Reddit for
hell yeah,
even more, But
and you have another one here too, so you can have even more reference. So I think something that everyone's been wondering about, I know I have been when I saw it come up, kind of like what's the situation with the org that's going on? I saw someone post a tweet, I think it was Switchy, kind of exploring options. What do you kind of feel comfortable like sharing about that?
I don't know what I'm allowed to be like going into with that. I know we're not like just leaving Third Impact. We're just fielding offers at the moment.
Gotcha.
I would love to continue to work with Third Impact. It's a great org. I love living at this team house, but it's not really a team house. It's just me, but I like it here. There's a lot of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that's cool. How's that been with the team house? Like, it seems like it's been a really cool experience. You seem clearly happy with it.
Yeah, it was it's really cool. I remember when it was like first announced that I was moving into it, there was a little bit of like drama, like completely unnecessary from that one dude at like the polar race thing that kind of blew up, which was just so funny. Because he was like, "Why does an advanced team get a team house?" Well, I guess we're an MDL team now, but we've had this when we were in Maine. Like when we were in Maine, AGM and Doug were here for a few months. But yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's really great. It's a really nice like place. Really great org. Yeah, nothing negative from me. I like Pop-Tarts, and there's a lot of those. I keep going back to that, but it's just it's just good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like it's cool, and especially like with the current climate of the world with like coronavirus and stuff, and I think it's awesome. Like, I feel like if there's a time to be doing something like that, it's right now, where like everyone's kind of like separated by themselves and at their home, whether with their parents or significant other or by themselves, and so like being in a house with like people that are like game with you, the same organization, like I feel like that's honestly it's kind of like a dream. Like it's just it's a really cool story to see, and I think it's awesome that you guys are doing it right now. It seems really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I think I've got one more question. Kind of just like, what are you guys thinking for this upcoming MDL season? Like, have you guys kind of set up some goals for yourself? Like, you guys shooting high? You staying humble? Or, yeah, what do you think is going to happen next season?
I'm personally not super into being humble. My team maybe a little more, but I want to, prove that I'm like the fucking best. I want to like be the top 3 MDL opper by the end of the season.
Hell yeah.
And I think my main competition is probably going to be like Cooper and Junior, but Cooper's bald and I have plenty of hair, so I think I have the advantage there. But yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, I think that's my last one. Xner, do you have anything else? Xner?
Yeah, I don't got anything else, man. I just like the hair. I'm trying to grow out my hair long too, so hopefully it gives me that ability to op as well.
Yeah, I feel like that's the secret to success for sure.
Yeah,
I know you did have curly hair as well, so.
Yeah, no, my hair's a lot like yours, except a little bit better looking. When it grows
really?
out. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just giving you a hard time, man. Yeah, but I just want to say that by the end of the season in the finals, man, you definitely were that number one op, like you were saying you were. So I really like your goal of top three, but I'm looking forward to watching some more of you. So big congratulations, of course, and I appreciate the time.
Yep, no problem.
Thanks, JoJo.
Yep.
Word. All right. So, Xner, what do you think? I got main playoffs. You wanna get into that for a second?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but I also know so little about Maine. Um,
I'll give some highlights on it.
okay.
So I think right now we're in the final four. I want to say so. It's upper bracket finals, and then the lower bracket semis. Um, and the upper bracket is GGPR and the jungle. So it's pretty cool setup right now where GDPR has been on a tear. They haven't dropped a single map in playoffs. I think they're on like an 11 game winning streak through the regular season. Um, so that's pretty cool. And then the jungle is formerly Discharge Esports, who had the DDoS kind of scandal with Villainous. I don't know if you saw any of that stuff that went on, but
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter for a little bit. I didn't really keep up. I just knew that there was some DDoS thing going on, which I mean, I don't know if those games aren't on HLTV. There's probably not a lot of betting going on as well, but yeah, I have no idea.
yeah, there was some conspiracy theories going on.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sure.
but yeah, I mean, it got blown up. People were throwing tons of shade at Discharged, maybe to the point where they literally changed their name to the Jungle, because maybe that's what it felt like. But yeah, ever since that, people were saying how like they didn't deserve it. All this and that, talking a lot of smack, and now they're in the finals of the upper bracket and main playoffs, with a bunch of upsets along the way. So that'll be a really cool match. I think that's going to be tomorrow.
Okay.
Um, yeah, shout out to Cuz. He's been repping Counter Nature a bunch lately, so that'll be cool. And then pre-gaming and random Twitter org are on the bottom of the finals for the lower bracket, or sorry, the semifinals. And pre-gaming just knocked down our Counter Nature team last night,
I
so rest
saw
in
that,
peace.
man. That
Yeah,
nuke game was tough.
yeah, it was tough. That was a grind.
I saw that one round with the you guys lost to like pistols, man. I was so sad. It was
Yeah,
like 14-8 or something. I was like, oh no, that's the nail right there. That's a nail in the coffin. I was rooting for you
yeah,
guys, but
yeah. It was cool. I mean, it was a fun series. I mean, like they played eight eight games or eight series, sorry, in playoffs so far. It's like the second you get into that lower bracket, it's such a grind.
yeah,
I think there was like a match every other night, and I thought it was a grind. I'm not even playing. I was just trying to set up the streams and stuff.
yeah. I can imagine.
But yeah, that was cool. That Counter Nature team was awesome. Jam, Gosha, Rev, Cloudy, and Mikage. So shout out to them. That was a really cool season for them, and it was cool kind of having a team under Counter Nature and make advance too. So yeah, that was sweet. All right, so let's get you away from the main scene. We got some news in, I guess, more in the advanced and MDL area, which is you want to kind of talk about this whole Morning Light squad, this new Morning Light team?
Yeah. I mean, I know we had our separate tasks today for some information gathering going on, but yeah, this new Morning Light team and the new advanced roster that it seems like they're gonna be tearing things up this season. A lot of these players I really haven't caught much of these games. I know, but I talked to Masuki today, and I asked him basically like three questions to kind of get an introduction to the team, and kind of how they got started. But like question number one, I asked him was how did the team get created in this off season, and apparently it's just like Rabbit and Blackpink Lisa who kind of combined it and then brought together this roster, which I mean, from what I've seen and I've checked out their like ESEA profiles, is that it's going to be a pretty good team this season. I mean, and from what I've asked him so far, it seems like they're pretty dedicated. They've been in the server scrimming a lot. So I'm super excited to see what they have in store for us. And the only player I really know well is Rabbit, and he's had himself a pretty good season as well. So definitely gonna keep an eye out on this team for sure, and probably be following them pretty closely in season 35.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool seeing all the different roster changes, especially like the new teams that get born from it, like Morning Light. I think Morning Light had an MDL roster last season that burned out to the Valorant migration.
It might have.
So
I think they might have kept the roster though. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like they might have just kept the roster and switched to Valorant. But I don't know.
yeah,
I could be
I
wrong.
remember you said that last night. Yeah, I remember you said that last night. I'm not sure either. I don't know, but yeah, it's cool seeing all those. There's, I mean, obviously it's the off season, so there's a ton of different roster changes happening on every level. Big Chillin, shout out, picking up Kber. That was my task to kind of get some info on, and yeah, shout out to those guys. I copped the T-shirt. I was talking about this on one of the streams actually, and I was saying my mom was like, "Yo, can you get me another one of those T-shirts, the Big Chillin' ones?" And I was
Really?
like, yeah, for real, she loves it. And I was like, you're doing a good job with like a clothing
Merch.
brand or something like that. When a mom was like, I want that shirt. So
My
shout out.
my my friends have been asking me about that shirt. They like just like the team with the frog on it. They don't play a lot of Counter Strike, but they are always rooting in my streams. Like they come around and support me, and they're like, I just want Big Chillin to win because of the frog. Which I
Yeah,
mean, it's sick. It's a cool frog, man.
yeah, it is a cool frog. Yeah. Um,
Big
So yeah,
Chillin.
man, Big Chillin picked up Kber to take the place of Braun. Was talking to Kber, and he pretty much came down to not wanting to IGL anymore, which is understandable.
Yeah.
It's a grind. Lots of time spent on demos, looking into the other teams, looking into your own team. So completely understandable, and it seemed to be a perfect match. I mean, Big Chillin was saying, um, they have a lot of respect for him with his history in advanced, his gunplay, his aim, his shooting, and so I think it could be a perfect match on the chemistry, on him not going to IGL anymore and being more focused on fragging. Um, it's really cool to see, and kind of just like going back to the whole Morning Light thing and all the other roster changes that are going on. Um, I've been seeing a bunch of teams already kind of like lose players, like they'll announce someone joining and then they'll drop and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I think Big Chillin, being kind of like the stalwart in advance and then adding someone and being like as happy as they are with it and, seem like it could be even better for them. Um, yeah, I mean, Big Chillin on top still for next season. So that's really cool to see and hear from both those guys. Well, not both of them, but Kber and the whole Big Chillin squad. So
Yeah. I'm super excited to see that. Kber and the rest of Rise Esports Club were able to take down RBG this season, so I mean that is something to highlight for sure. And I think combining a lot of these players, it's going to be um, a very cool thing to watch there. I just looked at my Discord and I saw that JoJo got a Rice Krispie treat. So I guess their owner's just feeding him treats for being a good guy. But yeah, I mean I'm excited to see this new roster, man. I cannot wait. Kber, uh, even on that IGL role last season, was kind of one of the players on Rise Esports Club that kind of pulled them through with a lot of these games. So adding that to Big Chillin, with the likes of their roster already from how good they looked this season is going to be super fun to watch.
yeah, for sure. It's exciting. This next season of Advance is gonna be cool. I feel like
Oh, I can't wait, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
this season already was like I feel like it was a really strong competition compared to previous seasons. And then the MDL relegation tournament's going to be awesome. It sucks that I guess it's not too far away, like 19, 20 days away from now.
It
But
feels like
I guess with
forever.
exactly, yeah, because like the playoffs has been just like so nonstop. And then like when you just have like more than a week of like not playing, especially the MDL relegation it's like a lifetime.
Yeah.
The whole team can literally change. So
Yeah. Going
yeah,
from casting every day to like having these week-long breaks is super weird.
yeah, I bet. Um, Yeah, man. So I think I've got kind of one more topic to cover, and that's probably the thing that everyone's been talking about on every level, and that's Grim to Liquid.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting change there. I mean, first of all, Nitro leaving Liquid is kind of heartbreaking, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, they never got a major. They won a lot of international tournaments, but they never got that major, and I'm sure that's something that Nitro had wanted so bad. And I'm not going to say that it's his last opportunity. I think if he can find a new team with some young talent, you know, which is a lot of North American teams, but I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking that he wasn't able to do it for Liquid specifically.
Yeah, and it's interesting to think, like, I mean, I'm assuming, I have absolutely no idea, that he's going to go on a little bit of a break.
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
if not, I mean, the opportunities that other teams have to pick him up, I can only imagine him going to another top team, which
Yeah.
is what, I mean, EG, 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves is rocking right now, though.
I was thinking
Um,
Cloud9. That was my best guess.
Cloud9, yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I mean, actually, also, I think I saw somewhere that he was like the most long-standing player on a team, and I can't remember if that was like ever or for the NA, but it's definitely one of those. I think it was like 5 or 6 years with Liquid, which is crazy. It's a long, long time in CS.
Yeah, no, I think 2015 or early 2016 was when he first joined. I just remember when I was 16 years old in 2016, and I got to watch them almost make it to the grand finals of the major, and then just lose out to LG at the time with that cold zero play, man, and just like being that close to a major and then just not being able to successfully or a major win and not being able to successfully get it with the team. He's just been with Liquid for so long. But I mean, with that being said, I think Grim is a great change, and I think that Liquid as is needed something new. So definitely a
Yeah,
good move, I think, for them.
yeah, it's exciting. And then I think they're gonna be playing. It's 10 days from now in the DreamHack Open. I don't know if it's DreamHack Open, but whatever the
DreamHack
next
Summer,
DreamHack NA.
maybe? Let me check
Yeah,
HLTV. I think it's DreamHack Summer events. Yeah, DreamHack Open Summer.
yeah. So
That's gonna be
that's
a sick tournament.
EG, Liquid, Furia, Gen G, 100 Thieves, Cloud9, Triumph, and Zay Pug Gods.
Yeah,
So
that'll be a lot of
that'll be
fun to
awesome.
watch.
That'll be a really cool Counter-Strike to get back into, like right after like the pro player break, especially with Grim. Like I feel like that's the only thing people are gonna care about in that
Yeah.
tournament is literally like
How's
all
Grim
eyes on
doing on
him.
Liquid? Yeah, no doubt.
So it's a lot of pressure, but I mean, I guess that's what happens when you go to the NA team of Liquid. So
Talk about Zeus and Simple ban on Twitch. I didn't know that they were banned. That's news to me.
yeah, I saw a headline on that on Twitter. I don't know any details, but I also don't think anyone knows any details. Just like the whole like Doctor Disrespect thing. It
Hmm.
was like one of those here's a ban. But I saw some people talking about like him doing scams and stuff. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay,
But
simple streams, like you'll always see one of the top streams be like a random Simple stream, but it's just like his name with like letters or something random. They don't ban the literal scamming Simples, but I guess they do ban the actual Simple. I don't know the reasoning, but it's
yeah.
it's frustrating.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm still waiting to hear what happens to Doctor Disrespect. I mean,
I think yeah, everybody is. It's like news has kind of just kept going, and no one's ever gonna realize what happened to him.
yeah. I like the ideas with just another streaming platform coming out and get the negativity stuff out.
Yeah,
But
that's what I assumed it was.
yeah.
But yeah, uh, really weird. I got one more thing with the advanced thing, and I think unless you got anything else, we could sign off. But
Yeah.
Branted, one of my good friends, actually left one of the rosters. The roster was going to be Exige, Koala Noob, Pipe, and then Fluky. So they got a couple of Exakasi, I guess Supernova players now. Two of really the top Supernova players were taken away, and now they're joining forces with two of the top players of Imperium Gaming. It was originally 3, but now they are looking for a new player. So that's gonna be a really cool roster, and I'm excited to see who they can manage to get as their 5th. Yeah, but it should be really fun to find out here shortly. And that's my little last note. That's gonna be a team that we're gonna be keeping our eyes on for sure. So.
Yeah, that reminds me. I mean, like Koala Noob and Fluky are. It's going to be exciting to see them in their second season of Advanced and on a new team. I guess it was surprising for me to see them leave Supernova, but at the same time, not really, because when you just kind of like grind up that quickly and perform like that, you know, and you want to take a different opportunity, you have every right to do so. So,
right.
Yeah, that'll be really cool to see if they can keep that kind of performance in this upcoming season. So cool. Well, as you said, I think that was our last topic. So for those of you that did watch on Twitch, shout out to you guys. Appreciate it. And for those of you watching on YouTube, what's good? Help us out. Throw a like. Help us grow. This is going to be our first video on YouTube. And thanks to Xner. Appreciate you coming on and helping with all this and being a part of this. And yeah, I mean, let us know what you guys think. What we sucked at, what you guys liked, what you guys want to see. Hit your links for in the comments, giving us some stuff or any topics to talk about. We're open to it, and any feedback, we're open to it. So thanks everybody, and stay tuned for us in the future.
Yeah, appreciate it, man, and I'm super excited for what next week has for us.
Yeah. All right. Peace, everybody.